morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elizabeth, and last week I posted a video where I was cleaning out my car because I was going to sell it. I sold it to Carvana. Everything was super smooth and easy. My only thing is that if you decide to sell your car to Carvana, either do the online direct deposit into your account, or when they hand you your physical check, be sure you have account and routing numbers on there, because they handed me a check without any information on it and I couldn't cash it, and it was like a huge headache. Other than that, everything was super smooth and easy, but that is one thing that I'm like, why didn't I check before I walked off with my check? But anyway, I sold my car. I had a 2014 Ford Escape. It was fine, wasn't my favorite. I had been car shopping for a while. I had a lot of problems with that car, and I never ever thought that I would get a new car, but here I am. We are in 2022 and the car market is really crazy right now. Used cars are going for more than new cars because they're on the lot and available, and it's just like an insane time right now. So long story short, I got a new car. I have a 2022 Honda CR-V EX all-wheel drive. I like it. I do not like to spend my money, so I'm still in shock that I just spent so much money on a car, and I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse about it, but I know in the long run I will really love it. And it's such a nice car. I just know that I don't need luxury, and now I have this is beautiful, and I know I don't need it, but I thought it would be fun today to give you guys a little car tour, show you all of the features and fun things that this has. Very fancy. You know, I had a 2014, so the fact that my screen is nice and I have navigation, I have Apple CarPlay. That was the one thing that I was I'd really like Apple CarPlay, and I have it, so I'm really thrilled about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a little tour here. I do have the paperwork that the dealership gave me with features, so I feel everything on here is very you know, all mid-range cars have all of these features. I have heated seats, outlets in the back. I think it says I have 12-volt power outlets in here. I have the cargo area cover. I have push button start. I have 2 USB things up here. I have the satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, 6 speakers, I guess. A lot of things that I don't really care about. You know, the turbocharged whatever. And I do have all-wheel drive, which will be nice. It gets an average of 29 miles per gallon, 27 city, 32 highway, which is perfect. I averaged on a good day 24 in my Escape. So we are moving up in the world, and I absolutely love that. To start the tour, I have the little blind spot monitoring. I don't think you can see it on here, but I have it over there so that when I go to change lanes, it'll light up if a car is in my blind spot. Over here, I just have, you know, basic windows, door locks, and then the mirror adjustments. Over here, I have buttons for if I want the lane assist. So this shakes if I go out of my lane without a turn signal, or if I start to merge without a turn signal, or even when I'm getting off of the exit and don't put a turn signal on, it'll wiggle like this. It's fine. The rental car that I had for a while does that too, so I got pretty used to it then. But that's pretty much what I've been using over here. We have the pull things for the hood, and then gas. I guess I could probably turn it on for you. So it is a push start. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, it wants me to fasten my seatbelt. It's okay. So everything, this is very strange for me. I know it's a new car thing, but I'm not used to it, that this is a light up system to show gas and stuff, instead of the little arrow thing that moves, whatever. Over here I have to do calls and stuff, change the radio stations, buttons for volume. I think moving this, yeah, so I can do Bluetooth, the regular FM, AM, Sirius radio. Yeah, those are the options. I think it also shows Apple CarPlay when it's plugged in, but my phone's not plugged in. On here it shows the range. I know I can change this. no, that's for there. I've really had it for like maybe 4 days now, and I have not been in it a lot, so I don't really know what all the buttons are, but we're working on it, and he gave me like a really thorough tour, and I'm like confident when I'm like, you know, driving or whatever, but like going over the buttons and showing you, I don't really know, so that's okay. But yeah, this shows like the range I have for miles till empty, and then my average miles per gallon. I really have not driven on the highway at all, except for coming home from the dealership, so it's really low still. And then it has my temperature, time, and miles down there. When I test drove it, I drove it off the lot with 17 miles, and then when I like bought it and like started going home, it had 22 miles on it, which is like crazy because that's ridiculously low, and that's my favorite number, so pretty cool. Over here is like cruise control stuff, I believe. What is this? He told me what this means, but I really cannot remember. I don't know. This isn't like the most technical car tour. Like if you're considering buying one of these, my recommendation so far is if you can get a deal, yes, do it. However, I cannot tell you a lot of technical stuff about this other than it is very fancy for me. Moving on to over here, we have this, this is like the parking brake. This is brake hold. Brake hold is really cool because like if you get it along a traffic light or stoplight or whatever, you can push the brake with your foot all the way down. Also, I do have shoes. I just took them off because I live in Kentucky. I don't like wearing shoes. You can hold down the brake and push brake hold and then release the brake, and then your car stays in brake, and then when you want to go, like with the light turns green, instead of like pushing this or pushing your brake, you just push the gas and you can go. It's really cool. I didn't think that I would like it, but I really do like it so far. I also have 3 degrees or whatever temperatures for seat warmers for both of the front seats. This is the Prindle. I know this is like econ mode. This is auto engine idle, which I think this is when you go up to a light, like the car like shuts off for a second to save gas. I think I have it off because it hasn't been doing that for me. Also up here, this like white line going over here, that changes colors based on how good you're driving. Like if you're being a good driver, it's green, and if you could improve, it is white. And so when you go like from stopped to like driving like at a stoplight or something, it like changes colors on you to like be like, oh, you're accelerating too fast. So again, I don't know if it's needed, but it's fancy. I can't imagine like in like 10 years if someone would go back and like watch these videos and be like, those are all such basic features. But for me, like I've never had a car with like, you know, features like this. Anyway, moving on. We have just like temperature controls, all of that. That's all very basic. You can do dual climate, so it's different on each side, which is awesome because I like driving when like the temperature in here is colder. David likes it to be really warm, so that's perfect. This has radio, Bluetooth for my phone, Apple CarPlay, everything like that. It's very I don't really know how to work it yet, but it's nice, sleek looking. I imagine it's really easy to use once you get the hang of it. I did have to Google how to get to like the regular radio on here because I like didn't know, and I could like easily get to like Bluetooth or Apple CarPlay by hooking up my phone, and so like I had to Google how to get to the radio. So you just like do source and then it can like take you to the radio like that, and then these buttons over here also do it, so I know that now. Up here I have a rear view mirror, and then stuff for sunroof. I've actually never opened this, but I have a sunroof. I used to have a moonroof that went like all the way back, which was fine, but like I'm not a huge fan of sunroofs or anything like that, so you know, I don't know if I'll really use it a lot. This is a sunglass holder, but it also acts as like a little like mirror, so you can like see the back seat pretty easily because it's much easier to see in this versus this. Basic, these things. I need to add, like I have like notes from my mom that I always keep up here. I need to add them. I have like nothing personal in this car so far. Cool thing, speakers up here, which is kind of nice. It's all like this accent wood looking you know, accent pieces. This is a hot mess, I feel like. Moving down here, I have 2 USB things. Apple CarPlay does have to be plugged in. It's not wireless, but that's fine. Cup holders. This what is it, armrest can either move forward or backward, and then it can go up. This thing down here can go up, and this like goes pretty deep in here, deep enough that like my purse fits in there. I can give a little demonstration, but that is up, and then it can go down, and then it can also close like that so that you can't see it, and then this can also go on top of it. So kind of cool, a nice little feature. I do have cloth seats. One of the upgrades that I got was a like all season package, so I have these like WeatherTech floor mats there, down here, and then the back seat, I already have a blanket in here because Finn, poor guy, sheds everywhere, and we took him to the park the other day, so got a blanket for him to sit on. This is the back. I'm like at the park right now, and so I've already had people like stop next to me to like park, and so I feel like weird filming, like getting out and filming the car. I might wait until I have David tomorrow to like help me do like outside footage, but I will at least show you like the back seat and stuff. I do have to find my key. I put it somewhere. Keyless is like, I don't know. Okay, hang on. All right, here's the back seat. Basic. The weather mat goes all the way across the floor. Seat belts. This is like just like a little cup holder area. It's nice and spacious, very roomy. And then back here, I have an umbrella because I had a session the other day. This is like the privacy cover so that when you close it, you can't see in. The seats you can pull this if it doesn't get caught on the seat belt. The seat reclines all the way down with the pull tabs back there, which is super nice. I do have the weather mat back here again, but if I want to take this piece out, this bottom piece pulls up and then pulls up and then lets it lay flat. So just because I have this weather mat back here, I want it to be down, but it is nice that it can be flat if I need to move anything. So there's that. All right, so that is pretty much it for the car tour. I will do a whole exterior view tour thing when I have David. I think I'll try to do like driving to do like 360 views of the car in motion. It'll be so cool. I will love it, but I'm gonna do that a little bit later. But for right now, that's like interior view, special features that I like, things like that. I'm enjoying it so far. It's nice. I really like the cover. The color I got is like an ivory sparkly like pearl color. It's very pretty. I just didn't want gray or black, so I got this, and I really like it. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm sure we will be taking this car on lots of road trips. I'm thinking her name is going to be Heidi. I'm not 100% certain yet, but I'm feeling like Heidi is a good name. I want her to stick around until my kids learn to drive and take her to college. It's going to be the goal. CRVs are very reliable, so I would love for my kids to be able to drive this too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Oh yes, if you have any like must-have car essentials that you keep in your car, please let me know, because I feel like my previous car, I just had a hodgepodge mess of stuff, and for this one I'd like to be a little bit more organized and have things that are like, you know, nice to have in a car and to make it really good. So one last thing, the only thing that I will deeply miss and that I'm so upset this car does not have is a CD player. That's all. I will miss going to Target, getting my CDs, listening to Taylor Swift on album release day with my CDs going. Like right now, I'm really trying, but guess what? I don't have good enough service to like pull anything up, so I will miss having my CDs. That is all. I love my car. Thanks for watching.